number one on our minds. We also have a similar, just as important obligation to protect the health and safety of the people in the park. Way in the back, sir. Yes.
Mayor, in the initial weeks of the protest, the police officers were actually making patrols within the park and taking down structures or tarps or tents, and they stopped doing that. And I was wondering why that was done. Why did they not keep it done as they were appearing?
It was really, we had delegated that job to Brookfield Properties people and to the sanitation department, and the police, I assume, just acted. If they had to remove people and they didn't know who was in the tent, they have to be able to get in there. But fundamentally, that was the division of labor, and I think, once again, you saw two city agencies and a little bit of the fire department through EMS working together, which is what you would expect them to do, sir. Well, we could adopt that. Michael, you want to talk a little bit about that?
If there's reasonable suspicion that someone is going to violate the rules, the police have a right to inspect to be sure that the rules are not being violated. So if someone is bringing a tent on his or her back into the park and the rules prohibit a tent being in the park, the police certainly have a right to say we don't want to do it, particularly in light of the history of which we're all aware.
Let me just finish by saying here, let me just remind everybody, New York City is the city where you can come and you can express yourself. We have a history going back to the founding of this city of being open and welcoming. And what was happening in Zuccotti Park was not that. It had developed into a situation which was prohibiting a lot of people from expressing their views. Assuming the judge's order gets vacated, assuming it exists and then gets vacated, people will have the opportunity to do that here in ways that I'm not sure they have in other cities. They have a right to be safe, and they have a right to say what they want to say, and they don't have a right to keep others from saying what they want to say or not saying anything. That's exactly what's at stake here, and that's exactly why we acted. And I just once again wanted to thank the uniform agencies of this city who performed exactly the ways you would expect them. They are well trained, they are well led, they are dedicated men and women who want to keep this city open, and that's exactly what they did. Thank you very much.
Police Commissioner Kelly.
I'm whispering because I'm in an office. Okay, I can see the march now coming. I think we were allowed to come up in here to get an overhead view of the march as it passes us.
We kind of worked on this really hard to get it open, and really hard. And once we got it open, kind of we're almost a 6-month pace, and then a 6 month, whatever, a lot of stress involved with that. And then not having the right resources to.
Is your ex-pal charged? Is your ex-pal charged?
Imposing some structure highlights.
I'm staying quiet because we're in an office right now where people are doing work. We're looking down at the march.
Space is kind of like
Locked or something? I hear him.
I can see the police down there.
Structure, stress, and responsibility.
You could, for now, you could show some of this here too.
Center Area 15, the corner of March is about 1 mile, or 1 block south of Canal by Broadway.
A row of police, and people are gathering in the street now and filming.
401 Broadway.
Something's happening.
780, on the air, 780. On the air. Yeah, you got those football orders? If I am going to 10-1, yes, that's okay. 10-4.
Did you respond to the 53?
One completion central.
Honestly, we
Alright, here they come.
Hi, Lieutenant. Hello, FIO. Can I help you? Citywide 1's closed. Citywide 1 is closed.
Where are they going, Justin? Where are they going?
Is it? Put it up.
To Agent Ferguson, Agent Albergo. Complying Agent Ferguson and Agent Albergo.
Alright, Justin. Don't pull it. Don't pull it.
Alright guys, I'm coming out the window now. I am hanging out a window. So we're hanging out the window right now, looking at a wall of police and a huge march.
You advise me of the location of the march at this time. Squad 5 ascertain. Any unit in the detail to advise the location of the march? 2380 East Fordham Road, 1010 Bankburg Alarm, Bank of America. Have the address? Cardiac 333-2036 Amsterdam Avenue, EMS Missouri. Your service Adam 3. Roger. 9 to 7.
Hey, thanks.
You guys have some time to find out. Thank you.
I'm working on that right now. Can you just give me a second, please? I'll confirm to 11 Mayburn. So who's asking? We have a detail sergeant from Citywide 1 asking if there's any marching going on Cass.
Bridge Central, I'll have to switch over to Citywide so we can monitor.
10-4.
The size of the grid.
Emergency service, Adam 10. Adam 10, Kate Junction and Roosevelt, cancellation. What? Adam 10 can get a request for ESU regarding the 1031. They need you to gain access to the roof. It's going to be in the 108 precinct, 45454 East Street. They're requesting you to gain access to the roof at this time. Regarding
Central, we got that. It's 45454 East Street.
Actually, they're changing it now. 45524 East Street. That's all. I just heard 200 marchers westbound of Canal Care.
Right, thank you. Welcome. Be advised, the demonstrators are now approaching Church and Canal. Church and Canal.
10-4, thank you.
Fort Central, anything on Colbeck? Colbeck goes to the deli at that location. It's called Tompkins Park Gourmet Deli, okay? See what 8 unconscious, 19 precinct, 79 Street at 5 Avenue, EMS order. 6921. 27th Adam 7.
7-7, show what's out division assignment.
4. Emergency service, truck 7.
7.
Receiving Uncle Firm EDP, 75 Precinct, 1230 Pennsylvania Avenue, Vandalia to Croton Loop, Uncle Firm. Please check your radio for
Adam 4.
over Citywide 1.
Proceed. 91 on the director.
3753. Job number 3753. Open carry over Citywide 1.
From 8.
Proceed, Adam 8.
5 director, Manhattan Bridge.
Present. Please check your radios for an open carry over Citywide 1.
Central, pick up.
Send them to Canal and 6. 5225 103 1024 cardiac. EMS is ordered.
Central, pick up.
Canal and 6. Emergency service truck 8.
Okay.
669 Park Place, Franklin and Babson, Farm EDP. 773.
Truck 8, right? Adam 4.
What's that, Jack? Proceed, Adam 4.
35 David, 5-2 impact zone.
10-4, Adam.
180K, we're en route to.
10-4.
Central, be advised, everyone's orderly. There's crowd control to get them off the streets, that's all. It's one traffic here, 84.
14.
That marching band, can you advise me of the direction on Canal? Is it going to be going east or what? Westbound on Canal, westbound on the south side of Canal. Lieutenant DePaula on there. Lieutenant DePaula. 3 boys, 98.
What?
We're walking up Canal Street. We're walking up Canal Street to 6th Avenue, where the direct action is planned to be a moderate police presence area. They've shut down Broadway for this march, for that leg of the march. Now we'll see what happens. I'm not quite sure exactly what's planned, to be honest. The action team has plotted something. I don't know what it is.
They're
Looking forward to it.
and I can see rain, I think. Yeah, man.
Now we're dangerously close to the Holland Tunnel here. So,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. We are very, very close to the Holland Tunnel entrance. I don't know if that's what's going to happen.
We will be careful.
This is really amazing. So we're coming up on the back end of the march right now. We're able to keep the stream going with the aid of a MacBook trickle charging through USB. Police vehicles are pulling up in front of us. I can see 2 helicopters just above me. I know there's a third. Okay, no, I can see all 3 now. So my phone battery was dying off of my my X-Belt. All right, police